It's the Utah Jazz live stream, and it's my live stream here, bringing you another streaming for another Jazz game. I am Analyst Sim, bringing to you today my thoughts and views on another game for the Utah Jazz. And as you know, if you watched yesterday's one, this might be a difficult one, but we'll still hang in there. We're gonna, hope for the best, but plan for the worst. And I think I've planned for the worst. And worst case scenario is that the Jazz get blown away by like 30. Um, I don't think it's gonna be that way. Like really thinking about it, I do think the Jazz are gonna make a few little improvements. And yeah, there's a good chance they might lose it, but that's fine. That's fine. We just have to remember what this season is all about. This is about the Jazz figuring out what they have. And what we've realized is that we have a consistent starting five. Now we're just trying to find out to see who are the guys coming up off the bench that provide us some real value, and that's where we are right now. So that's my kind of positive for that. But I am hoping for some level of improvement. If we can lose by like 20, that would be good. Or maybe a miracle could happen and we could get the dub. Now that I'd really love. I really love for the Jazz to get the win, but I don't think that is going to be possible. But we'll have to see. Well, I started slightly later than I wanted to. Didn't get much time to plan, but I see the starting lineup hasn't changed from what it was yesterday. They just finished doing where all the guys come out and show. Let me see if there was any change there with the lineup. Here we go. No change from the lineup. Keontae George is back. Did a recent video talking about the last game. Last game he had was his worst game that he's had in a Jazz uniform, but it's fine. He's out there. Hopefully, he gets another bite at the cherry. But the Rockets haven't changed their lineup. They've got Ahmed at the one, Reed Shepard at the two. I think that was Jabari. I think that's Katie at the three, Jabari at the four, and Shangun at the five. So heads up, Yusuf Nurkic supposedly has made Jazz history, becoming the first Jazz player to have nine or more assists in back-to-back games. That's definitely going to change because Isaiah Collier is going to end up getting that once he gets some more opportunity. Um, let me see. Okay, they're getting ready now. Keontae George taking off, training clothing. Looking at how the game was yesterday, like we got to keep the turnovers down. Like that's going to be the key thing. We keep the turnovers down, and we can go out there and do some bits. I don't expect I don't expect to win. Like I got to be realistic, but let's be competitive until the end. That's the key thing. And there we go, jump ball and get started. Keon Jazz get the jump ball, and Keontae George passes it to Lowry. He passes it to Svi. Svi Mihailuk. Oh no, corner three. Ace Bailey. No. I really think that Svi Mihailuk should have taken the layup there. You're basically under the basket, mate. Like I get it, but you did too much just for an extra point. Oh, great work there. Ace Bailey with the steal. Keontae George with three. It's a miss. Oh, great work on defense for Ace Bailey to get back. That is nice work there. Jazz being really sloppy right now. Yusuf Nurkic getting the Jazz's first set of points. You know what? Also, I'll do. You know, I'll get back to my normal programming, and I will share my screen so then we can, so you guys can at least see the scores. Maybe I should keep it like this. All right, there we go. All right, Rockets ball now. Reed Shepard has the ball, passes to KD. KD out to Armin. Armin with a three. Misses. That's expected. Jazz have to capitalize on these now. Like, oh, nice block there by the Rockets. But Nurkic gets the bucket in, and then Reed Shepard goes down. Ace Bailey still grimacing a bit from that early challenge. Like he ran all the way back in order to try to stop the layup, which was great because nobody else ran back. Like that's the other thing that annoys me about the Jazz. All right, Armin brings the ball up. He's still got the ball now. Oh, he tries to get past Larry. Long two from Armin. No. Şengün gets the ball now. KD driving the layup. He misses. Guys, like, let's get some points. Svi Mihailuk sets it up for Lowry. Lowry gets a nice dunk there. Şengün there with a three. It's a miss. Ace Bailey gets the rebound over Amen Thompson. That's right, Ace. Bring the ball up. Long two by Key. Keontae probably needs to drive. That's the second miss that he's had right now. That next shot's got to be a drive. It's a three. And you know what that means? I have to give out Sharon because that's what we do. Yeah. It's a three for Şengün there. Is this better or is this better? Should probably do this. Maybe. Yeah, I'll stick to my usual layout. Yeah, I gotta leave it like this. Rockets score a couple of points there. 2 threes, to be really frank. But at least the Jazz are going to get a free throw because of the foul. And Lowry takes his first one. And I still think it's going to be Jazz ball. Kept fiddling around with this damn layout. All right, Jazz have the ball now. Nurkic. No. Reed Shepherd there has the ball now. Reed Shepherd out, the Şengün. So 3 by the Rockets. I think that's Jabari Smith Jr. Yes, it is. Jabari Smith Jr. with another 3. And it's 9-5. And exactly the same things I talked about yesterday are starting to happen. All right, Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey with a 3 over KD. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. That is absolutely saucy. I will take that. Ace Bailey getting a 3 over Kevin Durant is his idol. I think we could get more of that. It's great. Larry Marketing trying to get through, but it's a block by KD. KD gets the block on Larry, and Rockets counterattack, and they get no, they get it in. The Şengün's gonna go to the line to shoot 1. That is a beautiful expression. I need to go find that clip. All right, Jazz ball now. Svi Mykhailiuk has it. Svi sets it up for Nurkic. Gets the easy layup. It's 12-12 now. All right, Amen out with a 2. No, it's a miss. Oh, KD comes driving. KD with a 2. KD gets it. KD's going to go to the line to shoot 1 for that free throw after getting fouled. I think that's by Nurkic he got fouled on. I think so. All right, looks like Nurkic is going to the bench. All right, so Kevin Love is back. All right. It's good that we have Kevin Love back. We're definitely going to need him. I think the Jazz are playing again on Wednesday. Kevin Love there with a nice, beautiful pass to Lowry. No, he doesn't manage to get it. Rockets get the ball back. Rockets up by 2. Jabari Smith Jr. with a midi. It drains it. Jazz now down by 4. You got to play some better defense. Bryce Sensabaugh in the game. Lowry gets the ball from Keontae. It's an open 3 by Kevin Love. He misses, but he drains a 2, which is nice. Keeps the Jazz at least within touch of distance. I think Yusuf Nurkic is going to be okay. He's not sitting on the floor anymore, but I think he's going back up on the bench. And there's a timeout. I think that's by the Rockets. I think both teams need to start playing some defense because when you start looking at how this game has gone, like the Jazz have already let the Rockets score 16 points. Like that's just not good enough. It's like it's too much. It's too much. No, I think it's too much points to kind of give away. I don't like it. I think if we could improve on that, let me zoom in a bit. We gotta work on our defense. So far, what defensive rebounds? Jazz are at 6, Rockets at 8. It's probably a bit too early to be like looking at stats right now, but yeah. That is a shame. Whatever, since it's on break right now, I really need to see if I could try to fix this. Right? You know what? Let me stop sharing. And then I'm probably gonna go like here. No, it has to be like this. Sorry, I got to keep the layout like this. Like it just doesn't work. Okay, well, it looks like the game's about to come back on right now. You know what? I am not a big fan of America's coverage on like some of these things. It's like I don't care who's in the crowd. Can we get to the basketball now? This is mad. Now they're showing like how Kevin Love and Kevin Durant um have known one another since like high school. All right. We do have a few changes now. Isaiah Collier is in the game. Kyle Filipowski is in the game. I already talked about Bryce. Lowry is out. So it should be good. But we really got to play defense, you know. All right. Bryce has got KD, which we saw from the last game because Bryce was kind of playing small forward. Oh, it's a great steal there by Keontae George. Oh, it's a good Euro step. Oh, it's a foul. K Love is going to go to the line. Jabari Smith Jr. might be injured. Um, oh, he hit his left shoulder. Yeah, he does look hurt there, Jabari. At least he's going to come off for a bit. Oh, let's see. What does he land on? I can't. It doesn't look like it's that bad, but he's still on the ground right now, Jabari. I mean, okay, now they've pulled him up, and now they're taking a break. They're taking another break, and yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. I feel so. I feel so naked without it. How can I do a jazz stream and not represent? I got to rep. You know what I mean? I got to represent my Utah Jazz because like no one really is gonna know. You know what? Well, since it's on break, we might take a look at Twitter unless they come back on now. All right, we're gonna take a look at Twitter and see what's going on Twitter. What's going on? And there's quite a lot of other games going on right now as well. All right, so they're still talking about the Jazz. Rockets dominate Jazz behind strong performance from Durant and Şengün. We already know that. If you haven't watched my videos about it, check it out. About that, I've talked a lot enough about that. I'd like to see something different in this game. I will say that. So yeah. And then we got the Nuggets versus the Mavs. Nuggets will probably win this one. Brooklyn beating the Hornets. Blasphemy. Heat beating the Clippers, not surprised. And obviously, Jazz game just started. This should be a good game. And in the fourth quarter here, I mean, Cleveland are always going to beat them. And then America's favorite team, the Lakers versus the Phoenix Suns, will going off in a little bit. But it looks like the game is back. We can kind of get back to our regularly scheduled program. I get into some Utah basketball. All right, Rockets do get a midi there from Şengün. Jazz get the ball back. And now Keontae George has it, passes it to Zay, as in Isaiah Collier there. Isaiah has the ball now. Isaiah needs to take that ball and do some creativity himself. Keontae George there, getting a layup there. Keontae George trying to prove to everyone like myself, he is back. He is no longer sick. Oh, Filipowski's on KD. That big white body of Filipowski. KD ain't got nothing on that. KD, he's going to step back. Oh, no, he passes it. Pass it to Şengün. Screen set. Watch out for KD. Guys, you don't let KD go. You don't let him go. What are we doing? KD still hits the three. Kevin Love there with an attempted three, but misses. Nice layup by Keontae George there. Look, little hezzy there to get past Reed Shepherd and manages to get it past Şengün. Really nice. Kevin Durant right there setting things up. KD back to Shepherd. Reed Shepherd with a three. It's a miss. Jazz get the ball back though. I'll take that. All right. Filipowski there. Keontae George. Here comes a major key alert for Jabari. No, back to Bryce. To Keontae. Keontae, step back three by Keontae. It's no go. It's got to be a foul on Kevin Love, I think, by Reed Shepherd. Is it a foul? I think it's a foul. All right, Kevin Love's on the line to shoot two. Makes the first one. Hopefully, is he about to make the second? All right. Kevin Love shoots, makes second one. Nice one back there by K Love. All right. Rockets have the ball now. Şengün is backing K Love down. All right. Looks like they're calling a foul, I think, on the Jazz. Who's in the key for 3 seconds? What? They call Keontae on being in the key for 3 seconds. All right. Rockets ball now. Passes it to Armin. Armin back to KD. KD tries to set it up for Alperen Şengün. Oh, wow. That is a nice shot. And he gets fouled, I think. And he gets fouled. Even Thurl Bailey says, like, what a tough shot that was. Like, he's got Key is, like, all over him. And, like, there's nothing Key could do. Like, very, very little contact with 0.2 seconds left in the shot clock. Like, that's mad. That's crazy. Jabari Smith Jr. is leaving. Like, I think that knock is causing some issues. They're probably going to bring in Tari Eason instead. Maybe move Amen to the 4, or maybe move KD to the 4 and then Amen to the 3, and put Reed at the 1 and Aaron Holiday at the 2. But they got Isaiah marking Aaron Holiday. Lowry's back in the game though. He drains a 2, puts the Jazz within 2, which is nice to see with just under 3 minutes to go. All right, KD, he does have, I think that's Filipowski though that's on him. Guys, we got to watch out. Like, you got to watch out for the switch. Lowry, they really tracked Lowry all the way. Larry Markkinen shoots another. All right, Larry's about to take his second. He shoots. He makes that. At least he puts the Jazz within 3, which is good. All right. Rockets ball. It's KD versus Lowry right now. Filipowski's still in the game. Having a big lineup should help to deal with Şengün. KD over Lowry. He misses. Filipowski gets the rebound, and Isaiah brings it up. Isaiah has got a storm, man. Like, it's Isaiah with a 3. Oh, wow. Miracles can happen. Isaiah Collier hits the 3. Isaiah basically got an open 3 in that shot. Isaiah on KD. Oh, that's that. Oh, and it just rolls in. Just rolls in. All right. Isaiah's got the ball now. He's setting things up. I think Keontae George is on the bench. Isaiah there to Kevin Love. Switch now. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Kevin Love. Kyle Filipowski grabs that ball and is about to dunk that beat like a mole. All right. Filipowski about to take the first of his free throws. Makes the first one. Filipowski makes the second. Jazz are level right now. All right. You got Filipowski's back on KD. Good defense there by Filipowski, helping to divert that shot. Oh, Isaiah right there trying to feed Filipowski. Filipowski. Nice one there by Kevin Love. Last minute pass there by Filipowski. We got 50 seconds to go. All right, Amen Thompson with the ball now. Amen just, weaves his way through. And looks like this might be the last offense. Look at it. Oh, the Rockets are on. Oh, no, it's not. Isaiah, what are you doing? Isaiah gets fouled by Amen Thompson. Man, I really like Filipowski, if you didn't already know that. Really, I'm a Filipowski fan. Nurkic coming back into the game. Good to see Nurkic. That probably gives Kevin Love some rest, probably until like halfway in the second quarter at least. He definitely has deserved it. Played pretty well. Bryce shoots his second. No. All right. Jazz up by 1. Can't believe I said that. But it is in the bonus right now. So no silly fouls. All right. KD does have the ball, though. And he's probably going for a step back 3. Has he pull up? No, he's not. Amen gets that one. 8 seconds left. Rockets are up. All right. Isaiah, they're setting it up for Bryce. Oh, Bryce gets blocked. Bryce gets blocked by Amen. And it's a good defensive performance by Amen Thompson. Yeah, like Rockets up by 1, but that was to be expected. At least it beats how we played compared to like yesterday's game. I think like Rockets were up 30 to 20, 32 to 25 or something like that. So at least we're a little bit better, is what I'd say. Yeah, but so far so good. Let's take a look at some of the damage that's going on, at least in detail, with points wise and like how some of the individual players have been doing. So let me close that. We got Rockets there. We got Jabari Smith Jr. is out. I don't know how long he's going to be out, and I'll check after this to see if it's something there more long term. KD's there with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. But it's really Şengün and Amen Thompson. They're the ones leading the way. They both have 11 points, 5 assists for Şengün, 1 assist for Thompson, and then both of them got 3 rebounds. Şengün there with a +5, plus minus. Yeah. And then for the Jazz, looks like it's Lowry followed by K Love. And then Kevin Love has got the best plus minus. Right now, our starting 5 aren't doing great. Ace Bailey's been out for a while. My guess is that he'll be back in the second quarter to at least get some more minutes. Probably give Bryce. Well, I mean, Bryce has just kind of come back. But at some point, he'll be back in the second quarter. But right now, the Houston Rockets look like the better team, and we're just kind of hanging on in there. Shout out to the one person that is watching the chat, watching the game. I really appreciate it. Do leave your comment. Let me know how do you think the game has gone so far. If you are watching the game, leave a comment. It's a midi by the Rockets. They get the rebound. I think Sengun. No, that's Reed Shepherd there with another three. It's a miss. Walter Clayton Jr. gets the rebound. He's in the game. Nurkic is in the game. Ace Bailey's in the game. Lowry's in the game. And it looks like Svi Mykhailiuk is in the game. It's a three by Lowry. Lowry with a miss. It's going to be Rockets ball. Ball comes off of Nurkic. All right. Amen Thompson there with a midi misses. And Svi Mykhailiuk gets the pass. Oh, Ace Bailey there drives. Oh, Lowry gets fouled. He's got like literally three guys that are on him. They're on him like a bad rash. All right, Lowry going to the line to shoot two. I'll take that. Lowry going to the line to shoot his second. Reed Shepherd hits a three. I know what that means. It's been a while since I had to hit the chair in for the 3-point shot. So that should just tell you how the game has gone. Ace Bailey with a midi. Hits a midi. I think we're starting to see Rockets Ace Bailey now. Those mid-range shots are really starting to land. And he jumps high. Amen with a three. Amen misses with a three. Svi Mykhailiuk gets the ball, and Walter Clayton brings it up. Lowry gets it in the paint, and Lowry's going to go to the line. That's perfect. Send Lowry to the line. He's going to go out there and shoot two. Ace Bailey with a corner three. It's a miss. A little bit too short on that one. Nothing but rim. We got Josh Okogie there with a three. It's a miss there. Nurkic getting a rebound. And Walter Clayton's going to bring it up. Walter Clayton, for me, has to do more. He's going to have to drive. Nurkic with a three. It's a miss. Lord, it's Miss City right now. Amen there to the other side of the court. We're not defending properly, guys. Looks like it comes off of Houston, Josh Okogie, and it's going to be Jazz ball. Jazz and Rockets level right now, 35-35. And now Walter Clayton's going to bring the ball up. And we got 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter. What? What are they? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's what I call it. Ridiculous. All right, Amen Thompson with the ball now. Amen there with a long two. He misses. All right, Clayton. All right, Ace Bailey there back to Clayton. Clayton there has got to find a way to get a shot off. Clayton there to Ace. Ace Bailey there with a fadeaway. Oh, wow. And it's a tip in there by Lowry since the shot wasn't going to go in. That is a nice tip in by Lowry there. All right, Walter Clayton there. He's got Jabari playing some pretty good defense. It's a miss, but it's a foul on Walter Clayton Jr. And Jabari Smith Jr. is going to go to the line. That is nice. That's a nice tip in there by Lowry. See, that's why we can't be like trading Lowry. Like, no. Jabari Smith Jr. takes his first free throw, puts the Rockets within one. Kevin Love comes back into the game after having some much needed rest. You know, him and Nurkic are definitely gonna, deputize some duties. I'm sure Kyle Filipowski would also get an opportunity to play at the 5 as well. That's something definitely he's got to work on. All right. Jabari Smith Jr. hits his second one. And the Jazz. All right. So they just finished talking about on the commentary how, like, the Rockets took double amount of the free throws. The Jazz. So, oh, wow. That is a good layup there by Walter Clayton. That's what we need to see more of from Walter Clayton. He drives to the basket, gets the foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot one. And Clint Capella there messes up on that one. And that is brilliant. That's great. Nice one there by Walter Clayton Jr. He gets that free throw. Who is sending me text messages now? I have no idea. All right, Amen. Oh, I think Amen. What did they do? Pass it there to someone's head? No, Amen gets fouled. He's gonna go to the line to shoot 2. Ah, yes. Amen misses his first one, but he'll probably make his second one. He actually isn't that bad at free throw shooting, even though like he's just generally not a good shooter, but he's better at free throws. So I expect him to get this one in. Yeah, and he makes that one. All right, Walter Clayton brings the ball up. He's got Josh Okogie that's on him. We're now approaching the 8-minute mark. Walter Clayton with a 3. That one is a miss. Filipowski gets the rebound. Svi Mykhailiuk. Walter Clayton, he's going to drive again. Walter Clayton there with another layup. Walter Clayton finally learning that it's about the drive. What about these threes? You either live or you die by the 3. Oh, it's a 3 by the Rockets. Oh, they make that. Oh, wow. And that is Aaron Holiday. Am I surprised? No, because yesterday Aaron Holiday was draining them as well. Next to Reed Shepherd, Jabari Smith Jr., Şengün, and KD, Aaron Holiday was right in the mix with all of them. It's a 3 by the Jazz. Oh, that's a nice one. Well done. Well done there by the Jazz. Svi Mykhailiuk getting the 3. Looks like they're going to call a timeout by the Rockets. That's a nice layup there by Walter Clayton, and then a beautiful 3 by Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk continuing to have and show that like he really is valued to the team. So the game is on break right now. I need to change my camera battery. I see it flashing red. I will be right back. Should take no more than a minute. and then we can get into some of the details about who scored what. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of the damage. So both teams like are performing at the 3-point line relatively kind of the same as what they normally do. So the Jazz have taken 13 threes, the Rockets have taken 14 threes. Rockets are at 28%, Jazz are at 23%, which is similar to how we've been performing at threes for like ever. Free throws are at 71%. Rockets are at 77%, but we've taken a lot more, which is good because we were taking a lot less yesterday. And this tells me that we are driving to the lane a lot more. My guess is that we're going to have most of our points in the paint. And that answer is yes, a little under half. We definitely have more points in the paint than the Rockets, which is interesting. All right, Jabari Smith Jr. with a midi. Oh, he hits a midi. All right, Walter Clayton, please don't take a three. No, he doesn't. Keontae George is back. Good to see Keontae. Oh, nice under the basket layup there by Yusuf Nurkic. Jazz are up by 4. Oh, watch out with the 3. Oh, it's a good miss there by Aaron Holiday, at least for the Jazz, unless you're a Rockets fan and you're like, oh, what is going on now? Keontae George, Yusuf Nurkic pulls out again. Open 3 by Keontae. Keontae George hits a 3. I like that. I'm really liking the Walter Clayton movement there. Kevin Durant with a 3 misses. And Walter Clayton Jr. brings the ball up. Walt needs to come more in the center. Svi Mykhailiuk with a layup. He misses, but he looks like he gets fouled. All right, Svi Mykhailiuk going to the line to shoot 2. Hits the first one, Svi Mykhailiuk. I do expect him to make all of these. And he hits the second one. Nice one by Svi Mykhailiuk. Okay. Is that Reed Shepard? Yeah, that is Reed Shepard there bringing the ball up. Pass it to KD. KD hits a midi. Oh, and that KD shot looks like very similar to the Ace Bailey one. I gotta say that. Walter Clayton there, getting past two guys. There's a three by, oh, great hustle play by Walter Clayton. Walter Clayton there with a three. Pass it to Kyle Filipowski. Filipowski doesn't manage to do anything with that. Tries shooting three. But great hustle play from Walt. Walter Clayton really looking good. That's a great look. Great look from the Jazz on that last play. All right, Larry Market, Şengün getting that one in. He does get fouled. Şengün with those long arms, just able to really get to the basket almost at ease. Nurkic is coming out of the game, supposedly because he's got 4 fouls now. All right, Walter Clayton brings the ball up. 52-47 right now for the Jazz. I think that's Filipowski with the ball now. Yep, Filipowski there to Walter Clayton. Clayton there. Clayton there trying to go for the layup. And then Şengün knocks it out. All right, Lowry there with a midi. Lowry there with an easy midi. Just manages to just jump so high to be able to get it over. Such a clean mid-range shot. Amen Thompson brings the ball up. Pass it to Şengün. Filipowski. Look at Filipowski kind of dealing with Şengün. Oh, no, that's a nice setup there by Şengün to Amen Thompson. Ace Bailey back into the game. Good to see Ace. Ace Bailey there getting past Reed Shepard. He does. Gets a nice layup there by Ace Bailey. I can't believe it, but the Jazz are doing really well. Oh no, KD's setting it up. Jabari Smith Jr. with a three. In and out. Jazz get the ball. Ace Bailey gets the rebound. Keontae George there drives. Keontae there with a monster dunk. Where was the defense? Where was the Rockets defense with that one? Nowhere to be seen. But they do get a dunk on the other end, courtesy of Amen Thompson. We got 3.5 minutes left. Walter Clayton Jr. missing with the layup. Filipowski there gets the layup, though. Reed Shepard with a three. Oh, man, Reed Shepard with a three. Guys, we got to do better on defending against the perimeter. I know we don't really have guys there that could get from the perimeter, try to defend, but we got to do better. Oh, they call a travel on Keontae. Is it a travel? Looks like it's going on break now. Yes, it is. And one thing I'll say about this game so far that I like, this is the part that I like. 29-22. And you might be thinking, why is that like so exciting? And the reason why I say it's exciting is because this is the first game where the Jazz look like they're going to beat the Rockets in a quarter. Now, I don't think it's going to last long, but I can still hope to dream. Like the Jazz are in the lead, like we're in the lead by 6. Like I'll take that. Yeah. So whilst the game is on break, like I'm looking at seeing who's been the most impactful player, right? Like for the Jazz, if I'm talking about the eye test right now, like in the last 5 minutes, it's got to be Walter Clayton Jr. He's had a steal. He set his guys up for success. He looks better, Walter Clayton Jr. And I really like what he's given. Like when Isaiah came back, like definitely him getting less minutes, I think affected him. But I think now he's starting to pick up speed again, Walter Clayton Jr. And he's looking good. That's what the eye test tells me. I'd also say that Ace Bailey looks pretty good as well. And based off of this, Ace Bailey, 7 points, 1 assist, 2 rebound in his 11 minutes. And Walter Clayton Jr. there with 5 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds in his 9 minutes. So far, so good from the young rookies. Obviously, Lowry, we know what Lowry could do. Svi Mihailuk has looked pretty good. Keontae George has looked pretty good. All Keontae has to do is just get to like 10 by the end of the half. Then in the second half, gets 20, hits his average for the season. Nevertheless, the game is back, and it's a 3 by the Rockets. We got to stop. Can someone guard Reed Shepherd and stop him shooting threes? Hey, wow, guys, defend. You cannot get second and third chance opportunities. Knocks it off. Jazz ball. Jazz ball bullshit. I mean, see, this is what you cause. You cause me. I don't want to cuss. I don't want to cuss. All right. Keontae George there. Setting up Kyle Filipowski. They might call an offensive foul. Yeah, I think they're calling an offensive foul on Kyle Filipowski. Yeah. Oh, great steal there from Walter Clayton Jr. Kyle Filipowski to Keontae George setting up with a nice alley-oop. I love it. Filipowski getting straight back on the defense. I love it. I love it. Filipowski, lock him up. Lock up Alperen Sengun. Filipowski's on Sengun. Oh, what do they call? Oh, I think they just called the whistle on Keontae. Oh man, I love the alley oop there between Filipowski and Keontae. They call something on Keontae. I can't even tell what it is. But Katie's at the line to shoot too. This is not what we want. We got like a minute and a half left. We got a minute 37 left, at least for my screen. You know what? We got a minute left. I'm turning this. these scores off. And you're just going to watch my pretty face for the next 90 seconds of this game. All right, Walter Clayton there, passing to Keontae George. Keontae there to Filipowski. Filipowski again with the foul. Flip. No, Flip, my guy. Listen, Flip. He did it again. No, it's because he leads with the elbow. Because he goes like this. It's like, and it's not even like it's intentional. It's just the way he shoots. It's the way how he takes his layups. He goes arms first, like this spit first. Oh, Ace Bailey with a steal. Ace Bailey tries to set up Keontae. Keontae gets fouled. And then Jabari Smith Jr. gets called the foul. Jazz really making it up on that one. Love it. No, he wasn't. He wasn't going for the ball. And that could be a flagrant. But they probably won't call it. Keontae's about to take his first free throw. Key shoots and scores. The Jazz got the Brooklyn Nets on Thursday, the Knicks on Friday, OKC on Sunday. And then they got Memphis next week, Friday. So they haven't got a game in a while. But I will probably go up and be streaming the NBA Cup, though, for a couple of those days. All right, Amen Thompson brings the ball up. We got 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this second quarter. Points are off. KD with a midi. KD with a miss. And it's a miss. Keontae George gets the rebound off the miss. Walter Clayton there. Do not shoot a three. Please do not shoot a three. Walter Clayton. You've got Reed Shepard there that's on you. Walter Clayton out to Keontae George with a layup. Nice, easy layup there for Keontae George. Jazz are up by 11. Can somebody give me some positivity with that? Oh, and it's a block. It's a block by Filipowski. Oh, no. No. Oh, we got to stop KD. KD gets a layup. Puts the Rockets down by 9, 57 to the Rockets, 66 for the Jazz. Jazz having a really good offensive half. Walter Clayton Jr. Walter Clayton, do not shoot a three. Do not. All right. Lowry with a step back two. Lowry hits the step back two with 1.2 seconds left. Şengün there with a long one. He misses. Jazz go in the half, 68, 57. This is great. This is really, really good. Jazz playing some really good ball right now. I already know the reason why the Rockets are losing this game, because there is one defining factor on the reason why they've been losing. Well, two defining factors on the reason why they've been losing this game. They're speaking to Walter Clayton Jr. I just want to listen to this. Walter Clayton, he's talking about how much urgency and speed of pace he's been playing with. I'm loving this. I'm loving this right now. Jazz are up by 11. You can see here, well, you know what? It's time to take a look at ESPN, like how we normally do when I do these streams. I don't know. Maybe I might do it this way because I get a lot of people talking smack to me about, oh, this is how I watch the game. that just isn't the case. All right. So the game might be on break. But like, let's take a look at it. You know what? You know what? I never really look at this part here. Look at the win probability. The win probability is in favor of the Jazz right now, as expected, because the Jazz are playing some really good basketball right now. 65.8% probability, completely agree. When you look at the game flow as well, like the Jazz have really been up for most of this game. Like this has been a really good game for the Jazz. And when you look at some of the box scores and what things look at there, first let's look at the Jazz before we get to the Rockets. Let me zoom in on that. Okay. So like the one thing we always have problems is with turnovers. The Jazz only have 5 turnovers compared to the Rockets is 8. That's one of the main things that the reason why the Rockets are losing this game. The other is for me the 3-point percentage. I don't know what the Rockets are at 25%. Jazz are at 25%. You know what the Rockets were in the last game? The Rockets were over 50% from 3 in the last game. I even put out a video talking about the Houston Rockets 3-point dominance. And the Rockets 3-point shot in this game has been woeful. Even if the Rockets were 10% better, they'd be level on points with the Jazz right now. If they were like 35% from 3, they'd be in a much better position. One of the other things that I think the reason why the Rockets are down is when it comes to their just getting to the free throw line. They haven't been getting to the free throw line. And the Jazz have been getting to the free throw line a lot, which is the biggest difference. You can see that 78% from the free throw line, 14 out of 18 from the free throw line, compared to the Rockets, 12. You know how many times the Rockets were getting in the last game? 30 times they got to the line. Over 30. We're halfway in the game, so they're only probably going to get to the line about another 12 to 15. So probably even under 30. And the Jazz should get to the line over 30. All we have to do is just keep maintaining this, and we can beat the Rockets. Like we can. Like I believe, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Like I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it as a fan. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Like when we started the game, that plus minus there for the Rockets. Most of the Rockets were in the pluses, particularly the starting 5. Whilst all of the Rockets are bad compared to all of the Jazz. And our bench guys are really doing a lot of good work. Kevin Love has been great from the bench to provide a lot of support for Jusuf Nurkic, helping to rotate. Kyle Filipowski has been great there. A few little sloppy little layups there that Şengün really has been selling, but so far, like he's been pretty good. I will give him that. Like, how many personal fouls did he go? Filipowski's on 3 personal fouls. Like we've definitely got to watch that because we don't want him getting out in the game. He is helping to give us kind of support. So Filipowski has to watch out with that. Bryce, I can't talk about. Neither can I do with Isaiah. But we got to talk about Walter Clayton Jr. Really love this gameplay that he's had. He's had a steal, or he's had a couple of steals, I think. Okay, only 1 steal, 4 assists, 5 points in his 12 minutes. A very productive 12 minutes. And this is all you could kind of ask for from Walter Clayton, because he probably is only going to give you, I would say on a typical night, it's going to be between him and Isaiah on who you play at the 1. And then depending on who we're going up against, will either be Key at the 1 or Key at the 2. And eventually Ace Bailey will play the 3 with Lowry at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. But I love what I'm seeing there from Walter Clayton. You know, he's got hustle. It looks like he's having a little bit of a confidence back. And that's more than any Jazz fan could ask right now. We're up against Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant, a.k.a. Mr. Easy Money Sniper, and we're out here being competitive. And I think that's all any Jazz fan could ask for. But nevertheless, I need to take a bit of a break. I'll leave the scores up here for now. Um, and then I'll be back when the game is about to kind of get started. Okay.
Jazz Basketball is brought to you by Delta Airlines, proud to be the official airline and community partner of the Utah Jazz. Buy Ford. Ready, set, Ford. Visit Ford.com today. Nu Skin. Discover the best you. And by Zions Bank, the official bank of the Utah Jazz. Well, the Jazz have flipped the script on the Houston Rockets. They put 68 on the board in half number one. They lead by 11. We work in the Bill Ford Proud Leaders brought to you by your local Ford stores. Visit FordNow.com. Thompson and Shingun combined for 29. Durant, 10. Jabari Smith Jr., 9. And a couple of three balls for Shepard. Martin and Keontae. Those two, nice rebound game. Bailey with 7. Flip. And Kid Love doing some damage off the bench.
Well, I want to quote a great leadership author, John C. Maxwell. He says, the greatest words you could ever say to a group is follow me. And sometimes it's easier to tell people that, but you got to do it yourself. And Larry Marketing has come out and proven that he continues to lead the game. That's quick to see what this father will be to do. He could even better this game. Look at what Keontae didn't accomplish last night. He is making up for it, not forcing it. He is definitely saying, come on, guys, follow me.
Just watching some of the highlights from the first quarter. Really good play by the Jazz.
He's showing why this team will follow him if he shows up.
You know, it's easier. Keontae's first 7 minutes, you thought, 0 for 2. Really not impacting the game. The last 17 minutes he played, 13 points, 5 of 6 with the ball, 2 dimes, 3 rebounds.
Yeah, and that is, you know, even if you're a leader, it doesn't mean you have a great game every night, but the effort has to be there. It's not about scoring.
All right. Game is going to start. Hats come back on. Let's go. All right. Reed Shepard with the ball. No, sorry. Shingun with the ball now to Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari there to KD. KD's being marked by Keontae. Oh, fadeaway. Nice fadeaway there by KD. KD ain't playing right now. This is where the Jazz got to watch out. You know, we can't lose this third quarter. All right, Keontae out. Seymour Hylock to Keontae out to Ace. Lowry with a 3. Lowry there with a corner 3. You know what that means. All right, Rockets ball. Shingun has it now. KD. Oh, what a minute. Oh, wow. Guys, we got to watch out with KD now. This is KD in the third quarter, and the Rockets are down by 10. All right, Ace Bailey. Can Ace Bailey hit a midi? No, he passed it to Nurkic. Back to Ace, back to Nurkic, and Nurkic gets a dunk. That Nurkic-Ace Bailey combo, I really like that. We saw a lot of that in preseason. And then at the beginning of the season between those two. Shingun out to KD. KD's probably going to go for a step back 3. Good defense there. Oh, come on. That's nothing. They call a foul on Seymour Hylock. I mean, it was a little bit physical, but like, come on, man. Like, what are we playing at? What are we playing at? All right. KD with the ball now. He does have Keontae Georges on him. KD with a fadeaway. It's a miss. Nurkic gets the ball. Oh, that was almost a steal there by Shingun. Shingun there to Nurkic. Nurkic loses the ball. Jabari Smith Jr. gets it. Amen Thompson. Amen there. Oh, it's a 3 by KD. It's a miss. That's lovely. Can the Jazz get some points? This is where we got to capitalize on. Svi Mykhailiuk. Oh, Svi Mykhailiuk with an easy layup there. Jazz up by 14. That definitely deserves some cheering. Where are the Rockets fans? Where are the Rockets fans? This is what I'm trying to figure out. And this is an easy timeout, and the Rockets go and take a timeout, obviously, because they're getting mollywopped by my Utah Jazz. We've already talked about the reasons why. And I figured that the Rockets would come back on fire, but they kind of haven't. But I say, you know what? Screw it. I mean, what the Jazz are doing, a pretty good, really good performance from the Jazz right now. I did not expect this kind of performance from the Utah Jazz. I thought this was going to be an easy-ish win by the Rockets. Competitive one. Sorry, I'm just doing a few little logistical things to push out this video, this live stream even more. If you're a Utah Jazz fan, if you're a Rockets fan, definitely let me know what you think. Okay, while this game is waiting, let me... it looks like game's coming back on. I spoke too soon.
Nice feast, right? Thus far, so the rookie sounds good because 7 points, 3 9, and 2 rebounds for the rookie. Let's check in with LG.
Well, guys, after yesterday's game, Coach Murphy says that he hasn't seen Ace really look nervous yet. He sees that he plays in the construct of the team, but there hasn't been one moment this year.
All right, Rockets have the ball now. Rockets pass KD to Reed Shepherd to Şengün. They're probably looking to pass it to KD. Good defense there by Nurkic. Long arms, Jabari Smith Jr. Yes, Ace Bailey there to on him, but they blow a whistle. I think it's a travel. All right, Lowry there passes it to Svi Mykhailiuk to Nurkic. Nurkic there getting a layup with like 3 guys around him. Nurkic there getting knocked. Like, oof. Amen Thompson there getting to the line though. Jazz are still up by 14 right now with 8.5 minutes to go. Svi Mykhailiuk. And Nurkic not quite in tandem. It's a 3 by Jabari. It's nothing but air on that one. I'll take that.
Tayshaun Tate will jump on the floor for the first down.
And Jayshawn Tate for the Rockets comes into the game. I know he played a little bit yesterday, Jayshawn Tate. All right. Keontae George out there to Lowry. Lowry to, is that Kevin Love or is that Svi? Jazz, I don't know what they were doing on that play because, KD goes round. KD with a kickball. You thought he was going to go for the dunk or a layup. Keontae George getting a knock on that. Goes off KD's knee. Lowry there trying to go for a hook. He misses. And KD's going to go for another bite at the cherry. KD there with a midi. He misses. Jazz get the ball. Another minute has passed. We're at 7.5 minutes now. Jazz is still up by 14. Jazz are now up by 16. Nurkic gets the layup. I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, it's a 3 by Aaron Holiday. Oh, man, that was not what we wanted. Ace Bailey with a 3. That looks in. No, it isn't. I think that's Jayshawn Tate there bringing the ball up. Aaron Holiday. It's a miss. Lowry gets a rebound, and he brings it up the court. Passes to Keto. Kevin Love's probably going to come in for Nurkic. Ace Bailey there to Nurkic. Ace Bailey there using the screen. Nice work there by Ace Bailey. Again, open 3 this time. Ace Bailey there with a 3. Every time there's a 3, maybe I should do the LeBron. Just the stupid no. I think I missed this last play out. No. What happened after the 3? All right, Bryce is coming in the game. K Love is coming in the game. Looks like Nurkic is off. Amen Thompson hits his second free throw. Jazz is still up by 14, though. They had an interesting stat that just came up. The Rockets are averaging 9.6 steals a game. And this game, they only have 1. That's also another big difference why the Rockets look like they're going to lose this game. I love it. I love it. Oh, it looks like there's a challenge coming. All right. Isaiah Collier is back in the game as expected at some point. Kevin Love out there to Isaiah. He does have Aaron Holiday that's on him. They've actually keep doing that, putting Aaron Holiday on Isaiah. And I get it completely. And that's just Filipowski with a 3. But that is just way too short. Nothing but air on that one. KD with a 3. It's a miss. Oh, it's still going to be Jazz ball. Jay Sean Tate knocking that out. Keontae George gets fouled on a layup. He's going to go to the line. All right. Rockets ball. Aaron Holiday out there. KD got to what? Keontae got to watch out. Oh, KD gets to the line. Oh, it's a block. Great defense there by the Jazz on the boards. KD versus Kevin Love and Kyle Filipowski. And I think is that Clint Capella out there. Long 2 by Keontae George. Jazz up by 16. I think the Jazz might win this. I can't believe I'm saying this. I think the Jazz might have got it. KD with a 2. I think that's a foul. No, they don't call it. Kevin Love with a 3. He hits a 3. You know what that means. Aaron Holiday there with the 2. Great double team there. Oh, it's Aaron Holiday with a 3. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Jazz still up by 16. Another 3 by K-Love. Doesn't manage to get it this time. Bryce Sensabaugh getting fouled. No, he doesn't. Good defense there by Isaiah until reinforcements come. KD there. Clint Capella there. I think it's going to be offensive foul. Kevin Love wasn't quite set. All right, Zay there passes it. Isaiah's driving, swings it to the corner to Filipowski. Oh, yeah, that's a wonderful assist there. Filipowski gets a 3. The Jazz playing really well. I love it right now. The Jazz have surprised me. The Jazz have really surprised me in this game. And they're winning. They're winning. I can't believe they're winning. I'll take that all day. Well, it's been a while. So let's take a look at what who's doing what. Oh wow, Jabari Smith Jr. there with a minus 13. He hasn't quite been the same from the first quarter after he had that injury. All right, this can't be entirely right. Jabari Smith Jr. can't just have. No way Kevin Durant just has 16 points. Kevin Durant has 16 points? Holy crap, Kevin Durant only has 16 points. I thought he would have more than that. So KD only has 16 points. Jabari Smith Jr. would not. Amen Thompson there with a minus 16. The whole Rockets team there. Close this. The whole Rockets team. You name it. You read it here. They're all on a minus, plus minus. Who's the worst? Amen Thompson is the worst. Yeah, I need to look into like what. Like it can't just be on the free throws and the fact that the Jazz are getting free throws. Like I mean, there's a few other factors, but it doesn't explain their individual, like what is going on performance. Looks like the game is coming back now. Hold on. I just got to do this one thing. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is the Jazz. Maybe I'm not giving the Jazz enough credit. Like they're showing the stats there, like where the Jazz have performed really well is coming from the bench. And when you look at the Jazz's bench, the plus minus, like our bench is all in the pluses. I mean, everybody's in the pluses with the Jazz, but what, plus 10 for K Love, plus 6 for Collier, plus 12 for Walter Clayton, plus 14 for Filipowski, and a plus 1 for Bryce. Like everybody on the bench is doing just as good as the starters, probably even a little bit better. We're approaching the end of the third, and the Jazz have scored 92. Great defense there by actually the Rockets to get something. No, you know what? That's actually a good foul by Reed Shepard. Force Lowry, even though I think Lowry gets both of these in. Lowry's about to take a second, makes it. Jazz up 94 to 75. Jazz up 96 to 75 now. All right, here comes Alperen Şengün. Yeah, gets a hook over Lowry. Those big tentacle arms there, Alperen Şengün, just crazy be able to stop those. We got almost a minute and a half left. We're approaching the time where I turned that score off. Nurkic there with a hook shot. I think it's time. It's time that I turn this off. Şengün then to the corner, tries to set up. I think that's Jayshawn Tate. Tate doesn't read the pass pretty well, and he gets sent out. They showed a replay of the last scoreline, and Isaiah Collier there turning the afterburners on, setting things up. Right now, the Jazz's guard lineup is really good. Really, really good. They could just keep developing, keep showing what they could do. Oh, great layup. Oh, that was a missed layup there by Nurkic, but that's fine. Jazz up by 18 right now. Amen Thompson there misses the layup, but I think that is who's that? Is that Jeff Green? Oh, the Jazz messing it up. Like, what are we doing? Jazz turn it over, like from the very beginning of the play. Like I didn't even see what's going on here. Like just so lackadaisical. Isaiah Collier, no. Like that's what you don't do. With 50 seconds left, it's called take care of the ball. Like you can't honestly be that way. Jazz up by 14 right now, but like still, like you gotta understand, like this is the Houston Rockets, man. Like Alperen Şengün gets the free throw. All right, Isaiah Collier there. We got 40 seconds left, or 45 seconds left. Here comes Keontae. Keontae there to Isaiah. Isaiah driving out. Keontae George with a three. That is too much. Filipowski right there trying to knock it off Alperen Şengün, but Şengün there with all the arms. And Ace Bailey fouls Şengün. Şengün's going to go to the line. Like, we're being wasteful right now. Really, really wasteful. Like, we cannot let the Houston Rockets back into this game. That would be insane, man. That would be absolutely criminal. All right, Şengün makes that. Jazz are only up by 11. And I mean, that just tells you, 3 possessions and things can change. What the? Keon, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God, what are we doing? We were up by what, 16? In a minute and a half, we just gave up 6. We gave up a lead of 6. Sloppy, man. Sloppy. That's some sloppy play. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. No. I that's some sloppy play. That's not good. All right. We got one more quarter left. Can the Jazz hold on? Please, sweet baby Jesus, hold on. Just take care of the ball. Don't rush it. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Let me see what's going on in 12. Oh, never mind. Game is about to come back on. All right. Game's coming back on. All right, it's Jazz ball now. Jazz are up by 9. And we've just given the Houston Rockets nothing but confidence. Ace Bailey with a 3. Ace Bailey with a 3. Thank God for Ace Bailey. What I just saw there was all right. Ace Bailey there on this play. Oh, come on now, show the replay. I was busy looking at my computer. All right, Ace Bailey with a nice contest there on Jabari Smith Jr. Ace Bailey there with 13 points, 2 blocks in the game. Walter Clayton Jr. with a 3 now. Finally. Oh, wow. He definitely needed that. Walter Clayton Jr. putting the Jazz up by 13. It's KD with a 3. Oh, wow. KD, Kevin Wayne Durant. Slim Reaper with a 3. Putting the Rockets within 10. Kevin Durant with 19 points right now. 7 out of 20 from the field. That is not a good Kevin Durant performance. Lowry probably should have gotten a foul on that one, but doesn't. And I think that is that Jay Sean Tate? Yeah, it was. The rebound. We got to watch out for Şengün and these arms. And Şengün, once again, those long tentacle arms getting over Lowry. Jazz down by 8. Guys, we're going to have to drive. Svi Mykhailiuk. Oh, great pass there. Who was that with the pass? Svi Mykhailiuk with a nice pass there to Kevin Love. And then I think there's just a bump. All right, Jazz up by 10. Şengün's got the ball now. He's going to do that turn again. Oh, no, it's Aaron Holiday with a 3. It's a miss, though. It's going to be a jump ball between Lowry and Amen. Even though Lowry is taller, Amen is a freak athlete. You know, he's capable of what's going on? All right, jump ball between Lowry and Amen Thompson. Rockets getting the ball now. Alperen Şengün trying to go around. Kevin Love, watch out. Oh, wow. Rockets down by 8. And we got 9.5 minutes left. Come on, guys. Hold on. Walter Clayton, they're out. Ace Bailey with a 3. That is not a good 3. Kevin Wayne Durant. We got to stop him. Stop Amen. Amen Thompson there. Great block by Ace Bailey. Oh, my God. Lowry gets fouled. But no, they don't call it. Oh, great. Great foul. Walter Clayton Jr. runs down the court and fouls Amen Thompson, forces him to the line, shoot 2. Ace Bailey has 13 points, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Wow. To talk about such a good all-round player who's capable of doing it all. He's going to get a ton of triple doubles in his career. My God. It's a miss. That's a good foul by Walter Clayton. Jazz up by 7. Walter Clayton Jr. It's a 3 by Svi Mykhailiuk. It's a miss there. Svi Mykhailiuk with another 3. Oh, Svi Mykhailiuk hits a 3. That's a great 3 by Svi Mykhailiuk. You know what that means. Amen Thompson brings the ball up the court now. They're moving it very gingerly right now. Kevin Wayne Durant, he has got Svi Mykhailiuk that's on him, and he's looking at him like, who's this man here? All right, KD, Slim Reaper, goes around Svi Mykhailiuk like he's not even there, and literally passes the ball in the net, just like, that's too easy. Jazz up by 8. All right. Oh, no, Jazz loses the ball. Jazz loses the ball. No. Jabari Smith Jr. He gets fouled. He's going to get sent to the line. Not a bad foul. Um, but my guess is Jabari Smith Jr. will get all of these ones, these 2 free throws in once they finish showing the replay. All right, Jabari Smith Jr. All right, Jabari Smith Jr. is shooting his second. It's a miss. It's a miss, and they get the rebound. What are we doing, guys? Oh, and he misses that. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good. All right, Walt, we need some points here right now. Walter Clayton with a 3. Oh, man. Oh. Can we stop shooting threes when we're down by 7? Wolf, Şengün scores it over. What are we doing? Jazz are only up by 5. This isn't good. Guys, drive. Walter Clayton. Oh, no. Oh, Walter Clayton takes out KD. What are we doing? We got to drive. No, we need Isaiah right now. Isaiah needs to go there and just drive like his life depends. Drive to the basket. Oh, man. This isn't good. Will Hardy is giving the referees a whispering of a lifetime. And KD's at the line to shoot 2. He's going to make all of these, man. That's Slim Reaper right there for you. Slim Reaper's not going to miss. KD's going to shoot, makes the second one. Oh, man. Oh. Jazz are down by 3. Rockets have been on a 7-0 run. What is going on? Oh, it's Jazz with a 3. Oh, yes, Kyle Filipowski. With a 3. That's a big one right there. Jazz are up by 6. We can't let them shoot a 3. Listen, this is squeaky bum time. We cannot let KD with a step back 3. KD with a 2, though, misses it. Keontae George is going to go. Şengün knocks it out of Keontae George's hand. Jazz have a 6-point lead right now with, 6 minutes left? Yep, 6 minutes left. That's great. Filipowski really helping the Jazz out on that one. How much does Filipowski have? He didn't have a lot, Filipowski, before, did he? No, not bad. Filipowski there with 12.7 rebounds and 3 assists and 1 block. Not a bad game for Kyle Filipowski. And as you can see here, the plus minuses were some of these were in double digits. You can see where they are right now. I think right now Walter Clayton Jr. still has the best one with 9, followed by Filipowski and Ace Bailey. And even Lowry's one has dropped to 3. And, the Rockets one is, a lot of theirs are still negative. Like Josh Okogie, he hasn't been that great. Same thing with Clint Capella there. Amen Thompson, he's improved. So Amen Thompson there was originally like a minus 16. So at least he's done better. And Jabari Smith Jr. was somewhere around there. Kevin Durant, I can't believe, was a minus 6. But as long as they have these 4 guys here, Jabari, Kevin, Alperen, and Amen, like we might have a problem. That's where our problems might be. But I just gotta hope and wish that things change. See, this is the problem, man. The Jazz should have won that third quarter. We lost the third quarter. Yes, it was only by 2 points, but the reason why the Jazz are still in the lead is because what we did in the second quarter. 37 to the Rockets is 25, and now we are down in the fourth quarter. We're down by 3 with about 6 minutes to go. And right now, things aren't looking good. It looks like we might just lose this, or maybe it might go to overtime. I hope it doesn't go to overtime because I do have a bed to go to. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Ugh. Shout out to the 2 people in the chat that I see have been consistently watching for the last 5 minutes. Definitely leave your comments and let me know what you think about the game. If you are watching it, that'd be great. If you're not and you do like watch-alongs, definitely subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out. I do watch-alongs a lot regularly. I mainly do watch-alongs on the Jazz games, but now with the NBA Cup coming into near the last group of fixtures, I'll be doing some watch-alongs with that. And then, obviously, once we get near the end of the season with the playoffs. Jazz there messing it up. And Jae'Sean Tate getting 2 points. Now it's quite simple. Can the Jazz get 2 points? What are we doing? Nurkic. Keontae George there to Nurkic. Nurkic gets a floater. Jazz are up by 6 again. And then we've got Aaron Holiday with the ball there. Pass it to Şengün. Şengün out. Pass it to KD. Oh, KD gets an easy dunk. Yeah, come on, man. We got to put some body-on-body contact on Slim Reaper. That is my favorite player, Kevin Wayne Durant. But, like, man, I need to... Oh, what is that? Come on. That's key. Come on, bro. I mean, what has he got? What, butter on his hands? Oh, Kevin Wayne Durant there with a 3. KD hits a 3. Keontae George hits a 3. Jazz are only up by 4. So, like, again, the lead went from 6 to 4, and then eventually go down to 2. Like, I think this game might be going into overtime. Like, I could just smell it. It's going to be a Rockets overtime. You know what? No, positive thinking. Positive thinking. Aaron Holiday there with a hook. No, he misses it. Walter Clayton there. Somebody got to drive. Lowry with a 3. Lowry hits the 3. That's what we needed at that very moment. Jazz now back up to 7 with the lead. And we got 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Man, hey, Key, what are you doing, bro? Like, hey, stop fouling people, you know. Like, we're getting close to the bonus as well. We can't be having them getting free throws. Like, let's get this win. Let's get a win that, like, we really wouldn't expect. And it's a miss by Aaron Holiday. And everybody's cheering because everybody gets free Chick-fil-A. And I want some Chick-fil-A right here. Aaron Holiday there, and he doesn't get a miss, and the lead is reduced by 4. Utah's in the bonus. Sorry, Rockets are in the bonus. Oh, great pass there. What? It's a foul. You got to call that on Jabari Smith Jr. Looks like, did Jabari get hit in the face or something? He looks like he's got a black eye. All right, side out, Jazz ball. All right, Walter's got the ball after. All right, Walt. Do not mess this up. What's going? Okay, we got 4.7 seconds left. I think Lowry gets fouled there. All right. Keontae George there. We got 7 seconds, guys. Someone make a decision. Do not shoot a 3. Please do not shoot a 3. Oh, no. What are we doing? What are we doing now, guys? What are we doing? Is Lowry going to the line or what? Like, no. It's side out again. All right. We got 12 seconds now. Shaving more time off. What? Right. Is Lowry going to the line or what? Because that was a clear foul. Inbound pass comes in for the third time. No, he doesn't go to the line. Like nothing happens. All right, Keontae's got the ball now. We've shaved more time off. We got 3 minutes, 20 seconds with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Walter, do not shoot a 3. Please. Walter, Ace, no. We knew that was happening. It's a foul, isn't it? It's a foul. I think Jazz are going to go to the line. Jazz are in the bonus. This is brilliant. Okay. Jazz are going to take plenty of free throws, right? I like this now. Keontae George misses the first one. Like, what the hell? All right, Keith. Listen, we need you right now. We're up by 6. Every little helps. You know, this is like a Tesco commercial. Or is it Sainsbury's? One of them. All right, Keontae George about to take his second one. Makes it. Puts the Jazz up by 7. I'll take that. See, that's the difference, right? They're just showing the amount of free throws. The Rockets have gone to the line 10 times, and they've made 7 of them. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul on our Nurkic. Send him to the line. Send him to the line. But they knew what they was doing by fouling Nurkic, because Nurkic isn't great at shooting free throws. All right. Nurkic is going to get like 1 or 2 of these in. He misses the first one. He's got to make the second one. Makes the second one. Yeah, as I thought. All right. KD. Oh, KD with a midi. He gets fouled, doesn't he? Is that by Filipowski now? I think that's by Filipowski. Jazz up by 8 right now. I was not expecting this game here on a Monday night. Not gonna even lie. There's still 2 people watching this. My guess is you're probably Warriors fans. I was not expecting this. I expected the Jazz to lose, but would lose with grace. And it looks like the Jazz might come up with the dub, might come up with the win. And I think I'm going to really enjoy that. But we just have to get out this last hurdle. Like, hold on. What's going on there? Okay, so this is perfect, right? I truly believe, like, winning the quarter battles really do matter and set things up in place. Rockets won the first, Jazz won the second, Rockets won the third. If we could win the fourth, we will win this game. It's that simple. That simple at all. Let's go up and win this fourth quarter. And the Rockets are being, the Jazz will be in a great position. For the Rockets, I mean, they probably need to keep getting to the line because compared to how many free throws have they had? They've actually had more than the Jazz. Yeah, they've had more than the Jazz. And yesterday they had more than 30 free throws. As a matter of fact, they made more than 30. I had more than 30. This time the Jazz are getting a lot. The Jazz have missed 6. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like game's coming back on now. Let me fix the scores.
Thursday night in Brooklyn, Michael Porter Jr., 24 points, 7.5 rebounds. And then we travel over to Madison Square Garden in Old Friend.
That's it. Play it on.
JC, Jordan Clarkson, with 6 years with the Jazz, averaging 18 points. Well, he couldn't see JC. But that's one of the quickest trips back east we've ever had. You leave Wednesday, you come back Friday night.
Yeah, it's a quick city that never sleeps.
So KD's going to the line to shoot 2. He's made his first. Makes his second. Now the Jazz are only up by 6, but we got just under 3 minutes to go. All right, Keontae George, take it easy. Lowry with a midi. That shot was definitely awkward. Lowry fouls Amen. I think there's a foul. This can't be another foul. This can't be another foul. Do they not understand that we're only up by 6? KD about to take his first free throw. He makes it. He's probably going to put the Jazz to 4. And we can't lose this game. No. We're not going to lose this game. We're not going to lose this game. KD, he does make his second. And to the 2 people that are watching this, I know you're on radio silence right now, but I will turn these scores off when it reaches about a minute and a half. Oh, Lowry hits a midi. which is good. That we definitely needed that. Puts the Jazz up by 6. Yeah, I need to turn the score off at about 90 seconds, a minute and a half. KD with a 3. It's a miss. It's a miss. All right, guys, do not shoot a 3. You want to drive to the basket and get fouled or potentially get. That's a foul. Okay. The wrong person that I would wanted to take the foul, which is Yusuf Nurkic. Actually, that was a good foul by KD there on Nurk. Nurk will probably miss one. He makes his first one, which is nice. My guess is that he'll miss the second one, because he's normally about like that 50, 60%. So maybe there is a chance that he could make it. No, like I said, misses the second one. I just know my Nurkic. Hold on, that you can't call. No. There's no way they could call that. That basket doesn't count. That basket doesn't count by Amen. All right, Nurkic is out with 6 fouls. Keontae George will probably be out as well, because if he fouls one more time, he'll also be out. Where's Kevin Love? Because you know now they're going to put everything on Alperen Şengün. We're approaching that minute and a half mark, guys. So I'm turning. I gotta turn the scores off because I won't be able to handle it. Oh, maybe they might put Filipowski at the 5. Yeah, they might put Filipowski or Lowry at the 5. All right, Keontae George there. Please do not foul Keontae. Keontae, you want to drive to the lane, please. Please drive to the lane. Oh, that's a foul. What? They call an offensive foul on Lowry. Oh, you know what? It's reached a minute and a half. I gotta go. I gotta turn the scores off, and you guys will only just see my beautiful face for the rest of this stream. The play is under review right now. They call an offensive foul on Lowry. 125 to the Utah Jazz, 119 to the Houston Rockets. I can smell extra time. Yep, he's pushed.
Just wondering if Smith did not push or extend Lowry, and here we go.
They call a foul. Lowry's going to take 2 shots because Jabari uses his arm to push Lowry into the back of Aaron Holiday. And Lowry's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that might be it. That might be it. Şengün and KD are like, what the? Tough boys. You got to take a loss to my Utah Jazz. Let's go. Let's go. Can we get some cheering up in this piece? Lowry makes his first. Yeah, I think Jabari Smith Jr.'s got a bit of a black eye from that foul at the beginning of the game. Or at least the eye's a little bit swollen. Lowry shoots his second. Oh, he misses. Jazz are only up by 7 right now. We got 1:30 left. This is squeaky bum time. All right. Alper Sengun sets it up. Oh, it's a block. It's a block by Amen. That's actually a good foul by Kyle Filipowski on Amen Thompson. Amen's not that great, but we don't want Flip fouling out. All right. Amen makes his first. Makes his second, Amen. We got 1:20. There's going to be lots of pressure. There's going to be fouls all the way. All right, Lowry brings the ball up. Lowry out to Filipowski. Watch out for that. They might try to force you into a backcourt violation. Filipowski gets blocked. Flip gets blocked. Oh, Aaron Holiday has the ball now. He's looking for a 3. Sengun gets the 2 points. Guys, we got to get some points really quick. Jazz have got to get some points or else they're going to lose this game. Watch backcourt violation. This is what I'm trying to say. No. Oh, thank God. All right, Keontae George is going to go to the line after the foul. Keontae George could definitely got to make it. Puts the Jazz up by 4 with 37 seconds left in the game. Keontae shoots his second, makes that. Jazz up by 5. There's probably a couple plays left, so this could be it. All right, Amen Thompson. Oh, he's driving. Oh, it's a steal by the Jazz. I think that's it. Jazz get the steal. 30 seconds left. 24 seconds on the shot clock. I think that's it. All right, Keontae at the line. He's got to make these 2 for the Jazz win. That's 1. Jazz are up by 6. If he makes this one, it's definitely over. Got to be over unless they get a steal. That would change things. All right, perfect. Sengun with a 3. It's a miss. KD to Sengun. Sengun gets the 2 points. Here comes the pressure. They're looking to get a steal. Jazz call a timeout. 20 seconds to go. They're up by 5. They scored that one pretty quick.
The Jazz scored 101 barely yesterday. 130 tonight.
Well, there's one thing about a team bounce back, but an individual bounce back by a guy like Keontae George is huge. Again, if you go out and show that you're a leader in the way you play, guys will follow you. This bounce back, good testament to Keontae George and the work he put in over the summer to develop as a player from top to bottom, from end to bottom. Just showing how all that work pays off for him.
And who he wants to be. 27 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds for Keontae. Played 37 tough minutes. So he started slow. 2 points in the first quarter. Since then, he's shot 25. The field goal 7 of 10. The threes, he went 0 for 2 to start. I went a little mid-range and inside to get his game going. And also 9 of 10, T, from the line.
That's the sign of a player who understands the pace of the game. Not trying to get it all back in a hurry. It's not about
All right. Timeout is over.
a stamp on this game. It may not be points. Maybe it's defense. Maybe it's feeding my team. But Keontae George, 41 seconds left in this game. All is in.
It's a good foul by the Rockets. They sent Keontae to the line to shoot 2. Let them keep doing that. Keontae is going to get scored a 2 most of the time.
Well, I always mention that if you find multiple guys in the important parts of this game doing well, the Jazz are going to end up with a well-balanced attack. All 5 starters, but maybe the 2 guys off the bench, Kevin Love and Kyle Filipowski, just doing a great job of offense been contributed, but
Keontae shoots his first. Oh no. He misses.
And Keontae looks like he's struggling a little bit with the left leg on his kick in the calf. He misses the first of 2. And so you talk about the bench. How about plus 17? 35-18. Bench point production. Keontae makes the second.
All right, Keontae makes a second.
Timeout called by Houston.
Jazz are up by 6. That's 2 threes.
18.9 seconds to play. The Jazz trying to score their 7th win. Team last year, they didn't win their 7th game until December 21st at Brooklyn. And today, December 1st.
going to the schedule. And it's nice to see that chemistry continuing to come together. And you've got to take advantage, Bolo, of a really nice home stand,
Yes.
right? You got some quick trips, some puddle jumpers here and there, but in front of your own fans, even if you fall short, you've got to show that you put your best effort. Yesterday was not that, but the bounce back today has been fabulous for Jazz Nation.
I'd say December really works to your point, to their advantage. And you said there are one-nighters in and out of town. You add Memphis to that mix. And you got the 2 games away, but boy, it's so quick on a Wednesday departure and a Friday night return. They play 2 in one in New Jersey and the other one in New York City.
Well, that's what you get when you have 2 major professional sports in a town that seasons run parallel, right, with hockey. Schedules going to bring you some of those quick trips and long home stands, but Jazz seem to be taking well advantage of that tonight.
Tonight's game reveals
All right. I mean, they got a little bit of a play here going on.
Scott Rogers on draft is Thomas Grover. He's pushing the buttons, make the magic happen. Quick 3 on the mark. Perfect covers up to the Jazz. Somehow, some way, team, after losing 129 to 101, some 30 hours ago, come back on this floor and take care of the 3rd best team in the West.
Says a lot about it. Says a lot about what they're capable of now. It's a long season, right? And again, you're getting ready to go on the road. How much of that can you take on the road? Hostile environment.
See, this is game 20. That's a quarter of the way through.
Lowry makes his First one. This is good. I think it's over now. Jazz are up by 7. All right. Jazz are up by 8. Amen Thompson with a 3. It's nothing but air. 8 seconds to go. Yep, that's it.
It's a great win, too. What makes it significant is the loss last night, as we continue to talk about.
Jazz get the dub. Jazz get the dub. Get the W. I'll definitely take that. I love that. This is great.
Thank you, Bowler. Keontae, you guys just see this team yesterday. It doesn't go your way. Different story tonight. How did you guys get this done?
The easy answer is the mission wasn't us. Today we played Jazz basketball, we played team basketball.
Keontae is talking about yesterday when they lost against the Rockets. It wasn't them playing team basketball. I like that.
Bounce back 28 points, 8 assists. How did you approach tonight's game?
It's the same thing. Yesterday it wasn't me. All apologies to the fans. This is why I am every single night. So I just got to continue to bring energy every single night. Good things happen for us.
Playing this full game and just even down the stretch there to close this one out as a team. You guys matched the physicality with this tough Houston team. What do you keep learning about your teammates during this running season?
We got the ability to learn fast, and we can adapt to any team and how they play. We play physical, we play fast, we play smart, we move the ball in the opposite end and be physically. We're going to continue to communicate, continue to be on the screen, but the main thing is we got to continue to play basketball at the end of the day.
Keontae, thanks. Congrats.
Thank you.
Keontae George, that was a nice interview. I thought he put it straight up. I mean, that's not who they were. And you know what? Again, this shows me a growth moment. There's no question about it. We apologize to the fans. Amazing here. Absolutely. The final is at 133-125. Off to Brooklyn and New York. Let's go upstairs to the Siegfried and Jensen.
So we got Brooklyn on Thursday. I think it is Brooklyn Thursday and the Knicks Friday. Let me quickly go and check that out. Yeah, Brooklyn Thursday, and then we got the Knicks Friday, which makes sense. I mean, we're basically going over the river to New York, and that game's nice and early. That game's at 6:30 against the Knicks, and the Brooklyn one that's also at 6:30. Yeah, that's good. Haven't had a 6:30 game in a while, which is nice. So let me do this, and let me share my screen. And then we can do player ratings. And then we could kind of get out of here because I go to bedtime because I got work in the morning, unfortunately. So the Jazz win. So I titled this video as in, can the Jazz get a, hold on, what was it? Can the Jazz get a bounce back or something like that? I titled this video, can the Jazz bounce back? Yes, they can. And we've seen from how the Jazz played this evening, that they played very, very well. Like, I really enjoyed the way they played. You know, as Keontae George say, they did play Jazz basketball, and I liked. And I think that the reason why we won this game was because a lot of the good things that the Jazz were really doing, which were they would they were driving to the basket. You'll see here that the amount of free throws that they had, they were 76% from the free throw line, which is actually quite poor because it should really be about 80%. So went to the line 38 times. They made 29 of them. The Rockets went to the line 41 times and made 33 of them. They were 80%. Like, that's what the Jazz should be kind of aiming to get. And even though we still were right there spamming threes, the Jazz were 40% from three. The Rockets were 29%. I'm telling you this. Me watching the game yesterday, the Rockets at one point were up over 50% from three. And by the time the game finished, they were at 41%. If the Rockets were better at three, if they were at 35%, this would have been a different game. But like I say, with every other sport that I watch, you can only beat what's put in front of you. And today, the Rockets, it just wasn't their day to shoot the three. And that was kind of the reason why they lost this game. The Jazz were better at shooting the three. The Jazz got to the free throw line way, way more than what they did. And then the Jazz also didn't make as many turnovers as they did in the last game, where they had, I believe, like 19 or 20. But 13 turnovers for the Jazz, 13 turnovers for the Rockets. That meant that the Jazz were able to trump them just that little bit. And that's why you see the score is only within 8. And I don't have a problem with that. Now, when you look at when we're talking about player ratings now, I got to say, let's start off with the Rockets. You know, they're the first one up on the list. So Kevin Durant started out a bit slow. Where he had like 10 points in the first half, I think, 10 points in the first half, and really came back in the third quarter, really in the fourth quarter. 32 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers as well from KD as well. Yeah, its overall efficiency numbers weren't that great, but the Rockets did really well to feed him. I'm probably going to give KD an 8 just because of the efficiency being not that great, and then a -5 on the plus minus. Jabari Smith Jr., I'll give a 7. Like, I thought he was okay, but after he got fouled, he just wasn't quite the same player as I'd seen like yesterday or in any other Rockets game that I've seen. So I'll give him a 7. And he also had a -5. Alperen Sengun, beast. I'm going to give him an 8.5. I thought he was incredible in this game. Caused Filipowski problems all game, caused Lowry problems all game. And he would have, if this game had 5 more minutes left, he would have been the reason why the Jazz would have lost this. And he had a +5 on his plus minus, which was joint tied the best, but definitely the best in the starting 5. So for me, he gets an 8.5. Amen Thompson, I'll give Amen an 8. His efficiency was definitely better than KD's, but obviously points-wise, he didn't put up the numbers. And again, he had his moments where, like, he started off a little slow, and then as things kind of went on, definitely kind of ramped things up. So I'll give Amen an 8. Reed Shepherd, I'll give a 7.5. I think he did his job. Again, production still a bit low, but is adapting pretty well. Reed Shepherd, to understanding Houston basketball. So I really do like that. So I'll give him a 7.5. Jae'Sean Tate there. He had his moments. I'll give him a 7. I thought he was pretty decent. I can't talk about Clint Capella. Didn't play that much. Aaron Holiday as well. He was really good in the last game. Today's game, +4, plus minus. I'll give him a 7.5. overall. I think I probably expected a little bit more. He was pretty good at three today. I will say that. But again, his field goal percentage wasn't like that. And then just from the eye test, I don't think that they were really using him as much as they were using him in yesterday's game, and like I was seeing in the game at the beginning of the season where they used Aaron Holiday a lot. So I think a 7.5 is fair. And then Josh Kogi, I can't really talk about because he only played 9 minutes. Then for the Jazz, who really used everyone, really circulated it very well. Sorry, I need to hydrate. Larry Market in there, I felt had a really good game, very efficient game, good plus minus, very good efficient performance all around. I'm also going to give him an 8.5, like I did with Alperen Sengun. Did exactly what we needed to do, showed that he is the star. Started out as our best player, and for me, probably finished as our best player overall. Really like what he gave for the Jazz, was pretty consistent throughout the whole game. Yusuf Nurkic there, again, another good game from him. Not as good as the one yesterday, but again, another good solid game. I'm going to give him a good solid 8. Definitely thoroughly deserve Yusuf Nurkic what he was given for the Jazz. Svi Mykhailiuk, I thought, had a really good game as well. I can't give him an 8, but I will give him a 7.5. I thought, again, he was nice and solid overall. Keontae George there. Big improvement from Keontae George. I will say that. He had probably one of the worst games he's ever had. He just said on the interview he even felt like he had to apologize to fans because of the way how he performed. Hey, I'm putting it down as the illness because I think that was a bit of a one-off. Did my YouTube short, 4 hours ago, talking about the same thing. I did feel it was an outlier, and he bounces back easy with 28, 4, and 8. 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Really good game from him. He gets a good solid 8 for me in this game. Really like what he was given. Only a +1 on the plus minus, but hey, you know, they all can't be miracles. So I like the performance there from Keontae George. Ace Bailey, I felt, had a good performance as well. I know he's only got 13 points, but what he was able to give for the Jazz for me was the rebounding, was the blocks, was the steals, and the points. Ace Bailey looks like he's not just a scorer. He does a little bit of everything. He truly is someone that is blessed. And I think he is going to be great for the Jazz. But right now, he's still focusing on kind of getting his game off. But in a couple of seasons, he's going to be having games like this, like Lowry. But I could feel it. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Like, he had an impact on offensively and the defensive side of the game. And they're keeping the minutes pretty down there with 28. For me, I got to give Ace Bailey an 8. Real nice performance from him. Kevin Love there as well. I'm going to give Kevin Love an 8. Again, another efficient performance from Kevin Love. I didn't play a lot of minutes, Kevin Love. I thought he would play more minutes, especially kind of to give Nurkic a break. I thought he would have come in kind of late, but you could tell what the Jazz are kind of doing is giving some of the young players more responsibility, guys like Kyle Filipowski, who I'll talk about in a sec, and just allowing them to do more of the work than Kevin Love. And Kevin Love, they're really using like how you would as a vet. Maybe it's something like an agreement to say, hey, I'm not going to be able to play 25, 30 minutes a night, Kevin Love, but I think he's playing his role really well, and I really enjoy it. And now they go over to the East Coast where they've got Brooklyn, where, Brooklyn we should slap. I'm not going to lie, Brooklyn, I'm expecting a win. Today, I was not expecting a win, but Brooklyn, I'm expecting a win. So, yeah, he gets an 8 for me, Kevin Love. Kyle Filipowski as well. I'm going to give Filipowski a 7.5. Yeah, I'm going to give Filipowski a 7.5. I think it's a good overall performance from Kyle Filipowski. My feelings and what I saw about the game is teetering whether I should give him an 8. But looking at the numbers, I think giving him a 7.5 is probably fair He did make some mistakes with Alperen Şengün, who literally was the way how he takes his layups, where like he puts like elbows first. Şengün literally was just like, oh, and every single time like they were calling Filipowski for fouls, and it was really annoying. But for a second year player, knowing his skill set, everything that I'm talking about right now, like he will figure out. He's gonna get like really good, and I really like Filipowski, and just another good solid performance from him. Bryce, I can't really talk about Bryce. He didn't play enough. Isaiah Collier there didn't play enough either. And then Walter Clayton there playing 21 minutes for Walt. Walt had a good game, I felt overall. What, 21 minutes? I'll give Walt a solid 7. I'll give Walt a 7. Started out the game nice and strong, super efficient, was a bit dogged in his performances. You could tell the confidence is coming back, which I like. We definitely need him, and we are going to need him as time goes on. There's going to be games where it's Isaiah's night, and there's going to be games where it's Walter Clayton's night, and games where it's Keontae George's night. And I think as long as they understand that, I understand the way how it's just going to go for the season. But Walter Clayton had a good game. I'm going to give him a good solid 7. I like what he was given. His all-round game was really good. You know what? I'll boost him up to a 7.5. Walter Clayton. Yeah, I'll boost him to 7.5. Walter Clayton there. Just a really good overall performance from him. And I expect to see more. So, yeah, that's it in terms of my player ratings as well. I don't think there's anybody else. No, everybody went and pissed off. So, thank you once again for watching the live stream. Really do appreciate it. Hope you guys did enjoy the game if you did manage to watch it. Please do remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time, which will be on Thursday against the Brooklyn Nets. And then again on Friday against the New York Knickerbockers. That's right. So I'll see you again. And hope you have a good evening.